You know, when we think about our skin issues, we have to think of it in terms of a skin invasion, right? An overgrowth of bacteria or parasites or mold or fungus. These things thrive on our skin, right? Bacteria ages and weakens the skin. And when you think about it, what does bacteria do? Bacteria likes to live in your pores. They populate, they mate, they eat, they poop. And the more sebum you have on your face, you know, they feed off of that. So it's not a good thing. So with the proliferation of bacteria growing on your skin, overpopulating, then you're going to start experiencing the acne and all of those things. So just think of it in terms of like a plot of land over farmed. The land is always being, you know, plowed and the nutrients are being used up, and so what happens is it loses its fertility. So that's kind of like what the bacteria is doing to our skin. And there are people who complain of breakouts after using a product, not considering that, yeah, there could be something wrong with that product, but also what's living on your skin is reacting to the ingredients, whatever you put on your skin. So a lot of times it's not your skin reacting, it's what's living on your skin. That sometimes it may be visible or maybe it's not visible, you know, because it's microscopic. So that's something to consider. What could be on my skin that's reacting, okay? Because I make natural products, so, and I've tested my products on my skin. And so you might get a reaction here and there, and you have to question, well, I eat this spice all the time, I eat this herb, but when I put it on the skin, my skin is reacting to it. It's because there's something on your skin that does not like it. Natural ingredients, herbs, botanicals should not cause a reaction on your skin, but if there's something living on your skin that the botanicals or the herbs or the natural ingredients can pose a harm to, you're gonna get a reaction on your face. And so it's gonna look like your skin is reacting to it, but it's really what's living on your skin. You wanna clear your skin from bacteria in addition to looking youthful and looking beautiful. You wanna have clean skin, clean and clear skin. So instead of like relying on an acid, your skin look and feel better, it's better to kill the excessive growth of bacteria or whatever it is that's living on your skin, so your skin can breathe and get oxygen and be healthy again. Our skin is always being invaded, you know, it's a protective barrier, and so we need to put botanicals and carrier oils, plant-based carrier oils to do the work for us to help protect the skin. The risk of taking acids from an animal or bacterial strand is there's risk there, because you don't know what could be potentially transferred from that source that's going to, you know, go on your body and have adverse effects. So in the long haul, it's just probably better to just go the natural route and go and, you know, change your diet, find out the foods, and I'll provide articles in the description below what are the best foods to eat that will produce the hyaluronic acid, right? The proposals I like to make, in addition to using botanicals and herbs and spices and natural things, is a non-toxic metal. And I want to talk about the benefits of silver. Silver, it is antibacterial, it helps with acne, healing wounds, skin infections, kills parasites. It's not possible for parasites to flourish when silver is there. It kills bacteria and fungal and viral infections. It's non-toxic. It does not cause cancer or neurological damage. And the way silver reacts with bacteria is that it does not kill the probiotic bacteria that we need. It just kills the bad bacteria. So I feel like it's a really good method to clean your skin. Traditionally, hyaluronic acid was extracted from rooster combs, and now it's mainly produced via microbial fermentation with lower production cost and less environmental pollution. So they decided that they're going to use microbes because it's more cost effective, and it's not because it's better, but it's more cost effective. Hyaluronic acid has been successfully produced on an industrial scale with Streptococcus. I'm not even sure if that's how I'm pronouncing it, but strep. So when you think of strep, if anyone has had strep throat, I've had it. I got it in college. It's one of the worst sore throats I had ever gotten in my entire life. And it's very, very painful. So they rely on strep to produce on an industrial scale hyaluronic acid. It's the main producer. Nevertheless, the production of hyaluronic acid from strep is facing a growing concern due to the fact that Streptococci, I can't pronounce this, it's pathogenic. So this is where virulence comes in, and the transference of, bacteria, something that could potentially harm us as a potential host. That's a problem. So some interesting historical facts. It says during the 1930s and 1940s, hyaluronic acid was isolated from many sources such as vitreous body, umbilical cord. They had to harvest umbilical cord. It's gross. Rooster comb and strep. You see, it's taking a shortcut. It's bypassing what nature was intended to do. And as you can see from the 1930s, they've been trying to find ways to harvest this acid.
As it approaches a silver line, the black line is actually silver as it is moving across the slide. When the bacteria touch the silver like it is doing now, upon contact, silver strips an electron from its membrane, causing it to become discolored, lose an electron, then become flat, and you can see on the bottom half of this slide the membranes, the dead cell membranes that are flowing by. This is because the upper half of the slide above the black line has live cells from the back of the throat containing strep and staph. Now, as those cells come across the silver that is moving across the slide, you can see that they're becoming dead. In other words, silver kills on contact. What this means to you and me is, for the first time, you can visually see how structured silver creates an environment where pathogens cannot live. That means these disease-causing bacteria die in the presence of structured silver.